going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's the Weekend Wrench, and I'm just gonna do a quick update for you. I plastered this just now, so it's still drying, but just a quick update on the oil catch can. Let me get in here, show you guys the mileage real quick, and then we'll go out there and take a look. So I put the first 500 miles on it, about 548 miles, and there's the actual mileage for proof. And let's go out there and check out how much we got. So it's got this cool little dipstick that it's got on it. I don't really deal with this too much. I just put some sealing tape on it to make sure that it's a good sealed vacuum in there. But yeah, I can't really tell how much is in there, so I'm gonna take the whole thing off. Huh, not too bad. So you guys want to check this out. If I can get this thing to focus. So there you have it. 500 miles. 4,500 more to go. Go ahead and put this thing back on. We're back here, and it looks like we went a little bit over 1,000 miles. We're at 1,060 miles or so. I'll show you what it looks like now. Out here to the sun. Here it is. I'm trying to find a way where you guys can see this, but yeah, looks like we got a good couple of ounces in here. Alright, looks like we got about 2 more stops to go. One at 2,500 and one at final 5,000. We're gonna make some better decisions here today. I found a good canister to go ahead and keep the oil that I catch from the catch can inside of my garage. I didn't take it off. Looks like there's a little bit of buildup in here, but we're gonna go ahead and take it in there to the receptacle. All right, so this is gonna be our receptacle that we're gonna keep for the full 5,000 miles. And all right. Oh wow, it looked like it was a whole lot more than that inside the canister. But then again, it's only been about 1,100-1,200 miles. So we'll see what this stuff looks like once it settles. I gotta say, this is some pretty interesting stuff that comes out of here. I mean, it kind of smells like a little bit of fuel. You can definitely tell it's oil. Yeah, I don't know, but we'll see what happens after the full 5,000 miles. I'm going to give you a little update once this is all settled, because I kind of shook the container a little bit to get most of it out. So there it is. Guys, quick continuation here. So when we first started this video, was it 194,850? So we successfully put 2,000 miles on it. So we got 3,000 miles to go. I'm gonna go ahead and empty it out again and show you the progression. This is pretty much the product of 2,000 miles, and it's a bit funny to me. Looks like we got a little over an ounce of water and maybe some fuel and oil mixed up, sitting on top of that water. But this is 2,000 miles, so we're gonna see if the cold weather, hot weather has any kind of changes on this, whatever the situation is. I don't know if there's more blow by because the engines, when they're in sub-zero temperatures, do more, but we're gonna see how this continues, and then I'm gonna draw actual lines on here that show how many ounces it's been. Not ounces it's been, how many ounces of volume it currently has. Back with a little update, and this is gonna be at 4,000 miles. I'm just emptying it one more time. I'm gonna do the final 1,000 miles, and then we'll show you what we got. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is it. we're about 200 miles short of 5,000 miles. Once I finish the 5,000 miles, I'm going to go ahead and show you what the remainder is. And here it is, guys. So I drew some marks on the bottle so you can tell where the ounces are at, and by my measurement it looks like we got almost a full 4 ounces that have come out of that in the entire 5,000 mile interval. That's not the crazy part. The crazy part is it smells like fuel. It's got a consistency like oil, but if I turn it around where you can see all the settled water right there, it's like kind of interesting stuff. Yeah, well, there you guys have it. So if you've got 10,000 or 20,000 mile intervals without an oil catch can, well, now you know. This stuff is all the waste that's gonna go back into the intake, and you can go ahead and install a catch can. Well, before you go installing an oil catch can, please do it properly. So that way you don't end up messing up your ride, coming up with check engine lights and everything else, and you got intake leaks, vacuum leaks, or anything of that sort. Everybody's gonna ask me if I noticed any difference. Honestly, my butt is not a dyno, so I really couldn't tell, but I could tell you that this much fluid would have gone into my combustion chamber and been burning the combustion chamber and run through the catalytic converter. So yeah, my say is yeah, go ahead and install an oil catch can. Just make sure you get a good quality one. Make sure you route the lines correctly. Make sure you're using real good lines. Most of the ones that you order off of Amazon are going to have these cheap, flimsy... I got to hurry up and get out of here. As you can see, I'm in the wife's kitchen, so I got to get out of here. She's pretty OCD, and I got oil in the kitchen. So, yeah, if you're going to do it the right way. Get the right lines, the right hoses. Make sure they're clamped on right. You don't want vacuum leaks. And put some sealing tape around the edges and the brim. And if you have one of those little check valves on it on the top like I do, make sure you put sealing tape around that too. So, hey, this is a good thumbs up from me. I'm probably going to keep it installed. And, no, we'll see how it goes. My next question will be if there's more blow-by during the winter than there would be during the summer. Because I was honestly expecting a lot more than this from a vehicle that has close to 200,000 miles. But we're going to see. Thanks for watching.